Hi, Bruce Scheffler here. Last time I showed you how to get a good name for a domain that you can use to promote uh, your MLM opportunity that's not the website that you get with the company that when you signed up, because the website you get with the company when you signed up is going to get no traffic unless you actually physically put somebody there. So what I'm going to show you today is how to set up the website and then use PLR Articles and a program called Spin Rewriter to put fresh content on your site so that people will come and read it, and then they'll see your opportunity that you have over to the right, and we'll set that up tomorrow. Now, what are PLR articles? PLR articles are articles that have really no copyright. They don't have an author attached to them. You can buy them or get them for free, and you can use them any way you want to. You can say that you wrote them, you can rewrite them, you can do whatever without any problems. What I would never suggest you do is to take a PLR article and take it and put it directly onto your blog, because Google's going to look at it and they're going to see that it's duplicate content from someplace else, and you'll get no juice from it. So you're really wasting your time. So what we're going to do here is I've already pulled a PLR article, and they're not expensive. I mean, I've got a program that's got 10,000 of them, and I don't even think I paid anything for it. So this article is called "What is Obesity?" because we're using a blog that I set up called Best Weight Loss. I'm going to copy this, drop it back down, and we're going to go to Spin Rewriter. Now, Spin Rewriter is a service that you get on the internet. I think it's the best one around, because what it does is it takes, I'm going to go back to the beginning here. There we go. It uses logarithms to make articles appear as if they were written by a human being, and makes them readable for human beings. Now, there are rewriting services on the internet for free, and if you can't afford this, you can use those, but there's always a cost, and the cost is the time, because once you spin an article on a free service, you really need to go in and read it line for line and make sure that it makes sense, because sometimes they'll just throw synonyms in and it won't make any sense at all to whoever's reading it. So if you can afford this, this is a really good tool, and it's not that expensive. I think you can get it for $60 a year, and you can spend as many articles a day as you want on it, and it's got a whole lot of other things that it'll do for you. But what we're going to do is going to rewrite a single article. I'm going to dump this article in here, and then I'm going to go down and tell it that I want Spin Rewriter to automatically rewrite complete sentences. I want it to rewrite entire paragraphs, but my experience tells me that I don't want it to write additional paragraphs on its own, and I don't want it to change the entire structure of the phrases and sentences. So we're going to start the rewriting process, and what it's doing now is it's looking for suitable synonyms. It's going over the entire article. It's now loading my text, okay? And you can see in here that all the things that are underlined are things that can be changed, and we're going to one-click rewrite this. And here's a part of the program that you really need to understand. There are 3 levels of this. The top level is the fastest, and it uses all synonyms that might be correct. As it says, high risk, low readability, because you may not get something that's very unique. The second level is synonyms that Spin Rewriter believes are correct. they say recommended medium readability. I like to use only synonyms that Rewriter is really confident about. High readability, it's slow, but you're not spending that much time doing this. Now the other thing is, if you have keywords in here, phrases that you don't want spun because they won't make any sense if they get changed, you put them in a line at a time, and when it's spinning the article, it will ignore those. So now we're doing the rewrite of the article. It's going through, it's looking at what it can change. It's making those changes, and it's getting ready to give us a unique article. The other thing about this is, when you're done with the article, you can pick up to probably 1,000 articles and tell it to give you 1,000 unique articles. If you want to go out and post those articles on the internet, you'll get unique content coming back to your website. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of benefit. Most people won't do it, but you know, it's worth it. We're not finalizing things, and we're going to come up with an article that's going to be, my guess is, anywhere from 95 to 99% unique. It usually does a pretty good job at these things. Okay. Continue to the final step. It's finalizing our text. It's going to give us an article. And now the other thing about this service is that you can take these articles and you can distribute this article. It'll be rewritten every time it goes out to 800 plus relevant websites, and it'll build backlinks to your website. It's actually pretty inexpensive. It's $4 or $5 every time you want to use it. But we're going to generate a unique version of this article. This one's 88% unique, but that's still good because they tell you want to be over 50% unique in order to really make Google look at you. So take and copy this article. And then I'm going to go to the dashboard of my blog and I go to post and add a new post. Dump the article in here. And the article's name was, "What is obesity?" Put a question mark there. Okay, so now we have the article setting in here ready to go. Normally what you would do after you've got it in here like this is there's a few other things for SEO that you do. I don't have any SEO plugins loaded on this blog yet, so what I'm going to do is I always preview and it'll bring it up. Here's the article. That's the way it's going to look. Check everything out. Make sure it looks good. And now we're going to publish it. And view post. And there it is, live on the internet. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to show you some other things that we can do with this article to make it more SEO friendly, and I'll probably show you some things after that about how to set up some other things on your blog to make it do some real good work for you. So until tomorrow, I'm going to sign off now and say goodbye.